The Unbearable Sheitness of Being by Thaddeus Lovecraft and Nick Faulder. Chapter a half. Detective Chief Inspector Finagle Brush had spent 2 years tracking, baiting, catching, and banging to rights the Ramsgate raccoon. He deserved a well-earned rest. Sitting in his office, nursing a cup of tea and perusing the Hendon Gazette, an advertisement winked at him. Full board and a week's fishing on the Isle of Arran. Ideal, and the perfect way to put nasty memories on ice. Memories of blood, shredded trousers, and the murderer's hallmark of a mackerel jammed down the victim's throat. Without a second thought, he made the booking. Following a hearty breakfast in a small, homely guest house, he set forth in an inflatable dinghy from the little harbour, carrying a parcel of sandwiches and a canvas bag marked Evidence in bold black. Brisk air filled his city lungs. The sea swayed lazily in a near calm. Overhead, seagulls, terns, and gannets jostled for space in a seaside opera. The prospect of dinner and a malt whisky later that evening completed his sense of well-being. He reached into the canvas bag, pulling out an assortment of bomb-making odds and ends. "Ramsgate raccoon," he chuckled as he inserted a detonator and timer into a block of Semtex. Fellow officers had suggested the Thanet turbot and the Deal eel, but he pulled rank and named the killer the Ramsgate raccoon. Brush was his own man. He put on ear defenders and dropped the explosive device over the side. It was at this moment the mobile phone next to his crotch began to vibrate. Damn it! He rummaged in his trousers and jammed the phone up to one ear, just as the water exploded, sending mackerel, crabs, and a shopping trolley skywards through a flock of screaming gulls. "Brush here," he said, his exposed ear ringing from the explosion. "Brush, con. What? Commis, parcel, choir boy. They've conned a hard choir boy into murder with a mint parcel." "No, listen." Brush shook his head until the ringing stopped and tried again. "Sorry, can you repeat that?" "It's the Yard, Brush. Commissioner Madover speaking. There's been a murder at Castle Montgomery." "Not Lord Anton Montgomery?" "Yes, and you know what this means?" "Do I?" "Pay attention, Brush. Lord Anton Montgomery fought our corner on the police complaints board. Without his help, those charges of cannibalism at Paddington Green Police Station would have stuck. This is serious. Someone killed him, and it might have been to get at us. DC Lapdance is at the scene, and he's out of his depth. You're the closest man we have." "I'm on the case, Commissioner. Tell Lapdance not to do or move anything." "Yes, very well. I'll call him now. It's in your hands. I need a result, and I need it fast, so don't let me down." With the dinghy slowly deflating, and progress further hampered by copious amounts of stunned fish and seabirds on the water, Brush rowed towards the quay. This was indeed serious.